I am trying to build a $25 million business, but just a few weeks ago, my LinkedIn presence was literally non-existent. I had 0 impressions, 0 followers, and 0 credibility, while other entrepreneurs are killing at this game. I set a challenge to myself to go from 0 to 10,000 impressions on LinkedIn. Last episode, I've reached the 5,000 impression milestone. In this video, I will show you how I completed my challenge and reached my first 10,000 impressions on LinkedIn. Let's dive in. Day 13th of the challenge. Let's check out the results that we have right now. So in total, we are at 6,788 impressions for 14 days. The ride has been quite bumpy, as you can see. This day was the day when I uploaded the video with e-commerce layer and they commented and reposted and stuff like that. If I want to build a personal brand, I definitely need to post more posts like this one. I still don't really have enough information about the content that I want to create, formats that you want to use, language, tone, yada yada yada. I'll probably stick with this video focused approach, as it seems that it can perform very, very well, but it's still quite hard to generate 45 short form videos a week, so we'll mix in some text post as well. I have a few tasks in my to-do list to do, so let's go over them. Today I will try to come up with 3 post ideas and write narratives for them. I also want to clearly distill the buckets that I want to focus on. By this I mean I'm quite random with my posts right now, so I really want to come up with a strategy for the buckets that I will be generating content. For example, once a week I could post about different trends, let's say on Monday, and on Tuesday I could do something else, maybe a case study. So I really need to come up with 3, 4, or 5 generic buckets. And I want to check out different tools for LinkedIn idea generation, writing posts, and idea management in general. Now I have everything in one Notion page, which is quite clumsy. So I either need to set up Notion properly or just maybe find another tool that I could use. The post where I tagged VP of Marketing at Commerce Layer did very well because he commented, the podcast commented, the founder of Commerce Layer links reposted, and my other posts are not really driving engagement at all. So I think this is the main issue to fix for me right now. Maybe it's just too early, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. So I will try to research that a bit as well. And I will really try to tag different people in my posts once a week to drive engagement and basically use their audience for my growth. This evening, I spent writing my next post, commenting, engaging with other people, and adding people to my connections. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm just starting out, and your support really motivates me. Thank you. Today in the morning, I managed to write one post about AI social media influencers. I'm still not really getting any reactions or comments or anything like that, but I have made some progress on my to-do list. I came up with this graph. Sorry, I'm not a graphic designer. It looks terrible, I know, but I hope it will help me to explain you my thinking. Now I'm really struggling to find, ideas to write a post about. There are a bunch of things that I could write about, but I really want to focus on my niche, that is e-commerce and personalization. But also for some posts, I want them to be shareable. And now I kind of distilled these 4 topics that I want to write about. At the bottom, we'll have general topics. Then we go e-commerce, e-commerce tools and personalization, and then personalization in e-commerce. The post about AI did okay, but I really want to focus more on e-commerce and especially personalization in e-commerce. But the problem is that not a lot of people are actually talking about personalization in e-commerce, which is, I think, a good thing. But also it's really hard to find viral content that performed well for other people that I could use in my posts. And this seems to be the way that a lot of good LinkedIn creators actually go viral. But it's quite easy to find good content about e-commerce in general, especially marketing e-commerce. And also there are a bunch of e-commerce tools, especially AI personalization tools, or just different tools that involve AI or virtual or augmented reality. So I think I will be sitting in the second layer a lot, generating posts about e-commerce tools, but geared more towards the future thinking of personalization, maybe chatbots, AI UGC content, and stuff like that. Really something that is innovative, scalable, and could be associated with different personalization techniques. Also, I was browsing a lot of tools that would actually suit me, that would help me to manage and organize different ideas. But to be fair, I didn't really find anything that would be super useful, so I just decided to go with simple Notion page. So now I have 3 pages. It's still very much a work in progress, but let me show you around. Let's start with this page, the areas to write about. So in this page, I'm planning to have topics to research about. And then I have this page, which basically stores all the ideas that I have for the posts. It has the idea name, the area field, which is linked to the database that I just showed. Then we have the bucket. This auto-populates when we change the area. So if we change this to social commerce, the bucket will change as well. Then we have the category, 4 categories: my take, educational, entertaining, and inspiring. In a week, I want to have a good mix of all 4 of these. Then we have the description, the comment, and the target audience. So that's the setup. I'm planning to use this and improve it in the future for the idea generation. And for tomorrow, I really want to focus on growing my audience, as now the reach doesn't really seem to be that good. But I think the main problem is me not having right connections in my network, as really the content that I'm posting is geared towards e-commerce professionals, but I don't really have many of them in my connections. Today I posted my first post of the week, which was this. Now it's really hard for me to actually persuade people and position myself as an authority. But what I can do, I can just share insights about the topics that I'm researching, about the topics that I'm interested in. And I think this is what people actually like. At least this is who I am. I'm really trying to escape the whole LinkedIn professionalism. I'm just trying to share my story and my experience. So the post was about VR, and I talked last week with few folks from Immersed, which is a 3D shopping platform. They're doing cool things, but really inspired me to research more into VR and AR technologies. And I have added this quirky picture as well, which is very YouTube-like. Also, I used the same cheeky tactic that I used last time by tagging people and just talking about them. So this post already got 1 repost, and we're super close to 10,000 impressions. This is day 20th of the challenge, and today we hit a monumental milestone, which is 9,000 impressions. Woo, that's nice. That's nice. Let's check out the results. So we have 9,000 impressions here. Just insane. As you can see, we're still being carried by this one post, which got 5,500 impressions. That is insane. Other posts are doing quite well as well. 800, 700 impressions. The post that I posted today is climbing as well. 200 impressions. I have good feelings about this because I really made it personal. The image is very catchy. I already have 1 repost. So I hope that LinkedIn algorithm starts suggesting it more and more to other people. Other posts like AI didn't do that well. Only 368 impressions. But in total, we have 9,000 impressions and 4,000 members reached. That means 4,000 people saw my face on LinkedIn, which is just insane, right? This is how you build a personal brand. So we are flying to 10,000 impressions. I'm still very new at this, and I'm still trying to figure out how I want to approach this whole content thing. And I've been working on my Notion board to help me to organize my ideas and produce content faster. Let me show you. You have seen this table before, but I've added a few more columns to really make it better. So now we have a type of post, not just an area. This comes from a different database. A lot of these columns for now might be empty because I'm dumping all the ideas that I get while consuming e-commerce related content here. And then I go and proactively fill in these fields. Also, I've added a really cool column here, which is the date that this post should be published. And I have this calendar view, so I can really visualize when I'm trying to publish different posts. I'm coming up with a system that really helps me to capture the ideas and create content for them faster. I've been trying to focus on personalization in e-commerce, but this might be a bit too niche. So now I really want to dive deep into specific topics for different weeks, because I've noticed that there are a bunch of different things going around e-commerce, especially tech related, that I could do research on, really understand them, overall expand my knowledge, and write content about. So for example, this week I've started researching into VR spaces. So I really want to milk this topic, and I will continue to post probably in the upcoming week as well. Also, I've been listening to a lot of different e-commerce podcasts, and I understood that there are a lot of them. So I came up with this recurring post idea of just summarizing top 5 insights or ideas from different e-commerce podcasts every week. I will try to post the first post about this Friday and make it a recurring thing. But this weekend, I will try to work on AI summarizing tool just for e-commerce podcasts and basically automate this whole process. So basically, I will have good quality content for one day in the week, which is super nice. Also, I kind of scaled down on short form video on LinkedIn just because text posts are doing just as well for now, but they take less time to produce. I still want to improve on my short form video, so I'll try to do that, but maybe just once a week for now. Today is again a beautiful day in London. I have some good news. So today in the morning, we were at 9,900 impressions. We're super close to 10,000 impressions. We only have 100 impressions left. I have one more post for today to write. Yesterday, I saw this post that went super viral on LinkedIn. A bunch of people reposted. There were a lot of likes, comments. The post was basically about using ChatGPT to analyze your LinkedIn profile and your connection requests. The guy even included the prompt to use, and everything was super clear and simple. I'm thinking of using ChatGPT to analyze my posts and their performance. And obviously, I'm planning to write a post about this. I will try to make it as informative as possible for my audience, and maybe it gets some traction as well. As I said, we're super close to 10,000 impressions, so I hope by the end of today, I can celebrate this milestone and recap all the posts with you guys. Hello, today is Tuesday. I'm not even tracking which day of the challenge it is now, but I can tell you this. We reached and surpassed the goal of 10,000 impressions, and by some margin as well. Last time we talked, I told you about the post I want to write about AI analyzing my post. So long story short, I didn't finish that post on Friday. I thought that's it. We have reached 10,000 impressions even without that post. And I was very happy about that. But I posted that AI post yesterday on Monday, and it just blew up. I mean, blew up in my scale. The post looked like this. I added a carousel with multiple steps. How can you achieve the same thing? With examples, what instructive feedback AI has provided to me. I think this is quite nice. So if you want to check it out, you can also go to my LinkedIn profile. But long story short, I tagged this guy who has 80,000 followers, and he commented and liked the post as well. That's the main reason why this post went viral. Obviously, the content, I think, is also very nice. A lot of people engaged. Now we have 81 reaction, 37 comments, and 2 reposts. And that's the most juicy part. We have 8,000 impressions. So this post alone is basically the whole goal of this challenge. Here you can see the full breakdown of the post that I wrote over these few weeks. So obviously this one is number 1. You can see the whole journey here. We started quite strong. Then I didn't give up. I posted. So the challenge is complete. I think it was a great success. To be fair, I didn't know how long it will take me to get to 10,000 impressions, but you always need to set goals for yourself and do whatever it takes to reach them. And I've just reached my mini goal. I'm super excited about that. I hope you are as well. I'm not sure where this channel will take me next, but I promise I will share the whole journey here. Therefore, stay tuned for the next challenges. Bye bye. Nueva York!